right from the chart, right from the thali, and right from the exotic, kind of the vast dishes from the north. They do want to experience the taste of the Indian culture, is what really matters. So I would want to keep a statement over here that, as said, that we have a huge business opportunity in Chennai if an authentic North Indian restaurant is open. I have seen a couple of in the past. I have seen a couple of North Indian restaurants, very very small restaurants, functioning in kiosk QSR models as well, are doing really better. And when compared, that's when we started the Zaika concept itself. We wanted to cater our customers the right ambience, the right food, the authentic taste with a twist, uh, the right suitable palate for a South Indian to enjoy the culinary taste of North Indian cuisine. So coming to the quality of food, we ensure the quality of food right from our raw material itself. The raw materials, to be said as, for example, when you cook a rice in a tap water versus when you cook a rice with a RO water, there's a huge difference actually. You can see the texture. You can see the difference in texture, the taste, and everything. So we have ensured ourselves to create a kind of set of a testing process itself in selecting our raw materials, which is that we test in various different formats, in various different scenarios, such as, because when you do a delivery of a food, so the containers needs to take the hotness of the food. It should not be spilled out, and the freshness needs to stay for a couple of hours. Taking all these into mind, we do a testing, and we do testing on the table itself to our customers, getting the right feedback then and there to frame the best taste, and to give them the complete experience enjoyable. So this is what our first USP speaks about, which is the quality of the food. And of course, when it comes to the raw materials, when it comes to the ingredients itself, it's about costing also. So we also ensure to keep our cost down, and the same while to keep our qualities upscaled. The second would be that our Zaika brand is most popular among all the ages, right from the young age till the old age. So how does that happen? We have curated the menu in a way that the food itself is completely diverse, and it's the likability of the food is in a way that by keeping in mind the taste and preferences of our target audiences. Now, talking about the target audiences, who are our target audiences? Our target audiences would be kids, family members, family youngsters, couples, corporates, office goers. So these are our target audiences, and Zyka has been predominantly tapping on all of the target audience in a larger scale. So that the food gets to enjoyed by everyone. As for example, to say, if a family enters, right from the small kid till the old age person, a senior citizen would come as a family member. To cater to all the needs, the menu has to be designed in a way that it has to suit the kid as well as the old people. So that's how we have designed our menus. And now coming to the menu design itself. Now, how does Zaika really is popular in Chennai? Is because of the fact of these three things. First is a thali. Now, there can be or cannot be a thali in a South Indian restaurant, but in a North Indian restaurant, of course, thali is a hit. Now, we Zaika got our name and we were becoming popular because of the reason is that we have a budgeted thali. It's a very pocket-friendly thali. With a 150 rupees, we serve them. A one person can eat, and he feels that it's more than enough for one person. Now that's kind of a thali what we provide with, and so colorful. And right from starting from the soup till the dessert, a person feels that it's like a complete whole food what we service. And the lunch time has become a favorite hangout spot in Velachery because of this thali. And coming to the a la carte session, the menu created in Zaika serves you Indian, tandoor, Chinese, and couple of fusion foods as well. Now, the most popular dishes are being inspired, which has been served in the country and all over the world, is how we curated the menu itself. The most popular dishes has been included in Zaika, keeping in mind that people from the south should not feel that I have not gone to the north. That's what we really think, and we have curated accordingly. And the third one is that most of the casual dining restaurant do not include, or you can also say that they might have second thoughts to include. We have a buffet as well. It's a seated buffet, which is also the most favorable in Zaika. There's a huge crowd and huge opportunity for the customers as well to gorge upon our this buffet system itself. The basic idea is to um, uh, give the a buffet in a casual dining restaurant is because of the fact that many people do love buffet. A huge spread of variety of dishes. That area was not being tapped, and that's how we found that area, and we had introduced this buffet, and instantly it became a hit for us. And the cooking method itself, what we follow, is very traditional. Right from making a dal makhani, for example. In North, if you can see many street foods and many famous restaurants, they have their own cooking methods, and the roots are traditional, and the same thing has been followed in Zaika as well. The methodical way the of cooking itself is being inculcated in Zaika, and we ensure that a minimal food wastage goes in each food whenever we curate any menu. A minimal wastage only goes. There can't be a huge wastage at all. Even if you don't even have a double check, also we ensure that it doesn't go waste. So can we move to the next slide, please? So coming to the retail scope, as I said earlier, as I recorded that just in Chennai, there is a population of 1.25 crores. And as you can see, there's a huge market potential, business viability in Chennai itself. And that's how I see. And that is the reason why we wanted to expand in Chennai. We are open to Chennai and Tamil Nadu, parts of major cities, Tier 1 cities, Tier 2 cities, we are open with. We are ready to be open with other states such as Pondicherry and Karnataka. And there is a huge demand, as you can see the charts being displayed over here, that in a segmental wise, QSR, CDR models, a pure vegetarian North Indian cuisine has a huge, vast kind of a opportunity in Chennai, is what I see. The kind of crowd when I see, the kind of the popularity I see within 4 years, you wouldn't believe that we have a huge customer base of nearly more than 75,000 plus customers in and around Chennai. And there is a huge call from the customers itself that please do open a new outlet in Chennai in so and so areas, so that we don't need to get stuck in the traffic to enjoy with our family, is what the demand comes from the family, our customers, our regular customers, our most prestigious customers. So that is the reason why we wanted to expand ourselves, since there is a huge opportunity in both in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu, and other states as well. Can we move to the next slide? Yes. So as you can see here, there's a segmentation pie chart being given for casual dining restaurant and other segments like North Indian, non-vegetarian and vegetarian restaurants as well. So as you can see, the casual dining restaurant concept, it's a huge hit in the market, and people who are looking to see to invest, it can be invested in a very quicker way, and there's no huge investment to be done. And as far as a franchisor is concerned, as a brand owner, we will ensure that um, an end-to-end support is given right from the start till the lifetime, until when you're associated with us, of course. Yes. So our model is FOFO model, which is a franchise-owned, franchise-operated model. Here, the franchise owner, whoever is interested as an investor, would invest the setup cost. And for that, what we do is we ensure in right from the start of the project, we ensure that our involvement is there, which is right from the location. In case if it's in Chennai, we will definitely give them a lot of preferable locations of our own. And investors who are looking for people who have their own properties also, who might be interested in investing, are also welcome to it. Now, who are all those investors who can invest in Zaika Uttar? Let's see about it. A person who just wants to invest in a brand, and who doesn't have a prior experience, can also prior experience in business or prior experience in a restaurant business, can also join. Or people who have a prior experience and who are looking out for to collaborate with a brand like Zaika, can also join. These are the potential investors. Yes. So currently what we offer is two different models of this Zaika Uttar. So one model is 800 square feet and another model is for 1,500 square feet. This 800 square feet model is a 35 lakhs model, which includes your franchisee fee, which is 5 lakhs, and it's a one-time franchisee fee. It includes 6% royalty on your monthly sales revenue. And this is a contract period of 5 years, and it has a payback period of within less than 2 years. So there are two different models. These are the financial snapshots, as you can see. This 800 square feet model comes with a seating of 30, and 1,500 square feet model comes with a seating capacity of 60. So these are the two models what we have. And currently an exclusive offer has been going on for us as well. Yeah, you can go to
Okay,
the
so
next
you
slide.
won't be charging like your royalty for initial 3 months.
Sorry, sir.
You won't be charging the royalty
Yes, we won't be
for the initial
charging any
three
royalty for
months.
first 3 months, because of the
Okay.
fact that we ensure our investors as an owners taking their take off of their business opportunity in the first place. We want them to get a hands-on experience, as well as financially they need not be burdened. So that is the only reason why we have such a offer going on.
Okay, and uh, so the franchise fee also includes that
Yes, yes.
uh, 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 the 6,000 6 lakh rupee. Does
Yes,
that also
right.
include it?
Yes, yeah, the franchisee fee of 5 lakhs is included in the total investment.
In the total investment, correct.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, of course. And this franchisee fee is a one-time franchisee fee only. Yes. So now the investors might ask for details such as what are your offers? Okay, I'm ready to invest. I'm okay, good to go with the model and your brand itself. So what you can offer, what all support you say that it's an end-to-end support. So what all the support you give? Right from the location scouting, we start, such as to see, as I said already, if an investor has a property, we will try to analyze the area and the target audiences, the spending capacity of the area, and we'll do a basic analysis, and we would definitely give them a kind of a report, a small report. And in case if they are hunting for locations, we have specific locations of our own in Chennai. Other than in case if it's other states, probably they have to refer us, and we will also allow them to go ahead. Yeah. And secondly would be that we will ensure in their interior designing, the entire designing, the complete setup of the restaurant itself, right from the start. It goes such as like their furnitures, their signage boards, their equipments, and their other crockeries, POS, and everything is being completely set up by us as a franchisor. So we will ensure in doing a complete planning, and there is a lot of phases, lot of process involved in those things, and we will be involved, and we will also support them at any time. And coming to their licenses, of course, their statutory permits, these licenses also will be, given a support to them, what all licenses needs to be done beforehand, before starting a business. And
Okay, so all the expenses to get those licenses also includes in your total investment.
definitely, yes.
Okay, so I mean, let's say in case if I go for 800 square feet,
Yeah,
and then my total is the total investment is like 35 lakh rupee, right?
yeah,
Which also includes the franchise fee and
yes,
rest of all kind of permission or certain FSSI
Yes,
certificates and everything.
FSSI,
Everything,
yes.
right? A to Z, everything is
Yes.
included. Right,
Yes, of course.
100%.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Great.
Yes. Because we would consider any investor that he might know or he might not know the business, but we are there to support them at all times. So that is the reason why we ensure right from locations covered, because premises and location is very highly is highly it's important for any brand, for that matter, being an established brand or a very newcomer brand, doesn't matter. But it's very highly important that they go on for a better location.
And
And
Okay.
also, LL,
yes, yes,
Muthu
please.
here from Bangalore.
Hi.
Hi. I just want to know, like, see, when I went through the Google, I just saw your Google page and
Yes,
the images. And
yes.
is there any reason for not having the website now currently? Because there are investors who would start asking for the website. If you're charging almost around 55 lakhs of an franchisee fee and total investments, these guys will ask for a website.
Mm-hmm.
So do we have a website under construction, or we want to plan for one?
According to me, yes. See, there could be a website. I don't mean to say that there shouldn't be, but I see in this way that a brand should speak always. So any investor, for that matter, if they are interested in the first place, I would want them to experience our brand. I want them to come with their friends, their relatives, or their families to the outlet directly, physically understand how the entire outlet works, how does it operate, how's the service, how's the ambience, how the food is, how the taste goes about it, how's the feedback, and everything. So that the brand trust, the brand connect happens there. So
Yeah.
And
that
also talking about the branding point of view, like
yeah.
apart from Franchise India, what kind of other branding initiatives that you've been taken across for us to showcase the investors? So LL and the company has so much of branding related things, and we can showcase that, right? So that's what
Yes,
this
yes.
question is about.
So there are many things happening because we have a separate we have dedicated marketing team for RM. Okay, so there's a complete PR promotional happening. So we do a lot of social media activities. We do events. We do events for a very large crowd. And there has been put a lot of banners for the franchise inquiry itself. So there are a lot of customers who also approach to us informally, asking for the brand and the details of how the franchise really works.
Great. So what kind of ratio that you have? Like for an example, if it is Bangalore, how many restaurants are you planning in none across Bangalore?
Around three again.
Three.
Yeah.
And all these are like in the major locations, like what you prefer, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Of course, it's in the prime location only. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I would request to all the viewers, if you would like to go for this brand, I would really recommend you. Why? Because this is, of course, like El said that for us being in North, going for outing or going for uh, you know uh, outside dinner, right? South Indian, we like the South Indian food. I generally go, you know, lots of uh, you know, South Indian restaurants, right, with my family. Similarly, in Karnataka or be it like Tamil Nadu, yes, of course, it gives you a very different kind of taste. That too from south, from that too from north. So of course, this can be one of the very very good investment, right? Of the kind of ambience, the kind of support that this brand is offering to everyone is of course very good, right? So it's really as per his experience, he's already running a business, right? He's already running a very good successful restaurant, and the same thing he want you all to go with and earn more and more money. So
And what's the current
I
footfall, Elil? What's the current footfall that you have in Chennai Velachery branch?
Velachery branch.
Yes.
On an average, if it's a weekday, around 300 plus. And if it's a
Wow.
weekend, it touches around 600, around 600.
Okay, so what is the store size, and how many people have been associated with you there?
Yeah, see, what we have over here is that 70 plus seater cover. Yeah. with a parking space. It's not a very big parking space because Chennai being a little bit cramped, and you know that Velachery is a bit crampy place, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit squeezed, but we do have options. We have a valet available for us. So that's how we manage our parking.
So how in this 1,500 square feet, like how many people have been working with you in the restaurant?
It's around I have around 16 to 17, yeah, employees total in total,
So
including
is this
security and delivery guys.
okay? Is this the same thing that you want to apply with other branches as well? Like
Yes,
minimum.
yes. For that matter, it's about the property, it's about the location, of course, that plays a major role. In case if someone has a property comes up with 2,500 to 3,000 square feet, also we are ready to go ahead. Yeah.
Perfect. And how long is the training session to be done for the chefs or something? In case if
Uh,
the
yeah,
franchise is taking
it
across.
it varies from 20 days to 30 days. Max is a month. Yeah.
So, Anil, you
Also
hired
on
your chef from north
Yes,
or they
yes.
are from south?
They are from north because as everyone knows that from north we keep our cost cut at par at standard.
Okay.
Because, the labor in south is very huge and it's really expensive while comparing to the north.
and also one more question here. See,
Yes.
now this concept you're launching across South India is a very good concept that you're doing. It's an innovative thing that you brought it across from Punjab, Delhi, and other things, other places.
Yes.
And why didn't you have an idea of launching this in the North Indian market as well? Or you want to do a trial test for thing with South India and then
You're
go for North
absolutely
India?
right. As you said in the very beginning, I have one single branch in Chennai right now. I'm doing an expansion. So I would want to, make as a trial base at Chennai itself in the first place. And moving forward, definitely in other states, which is nearby states as Karnataka, we are ready to move it. And once those things are successful, once those things are hit, and it proves to be a successful model, and we will definitely go beyond that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And also when it comes to this financial part,
Yes.
when you're talking about 1,500 square feet for 55 lakhs, is it kind of a negotiable budget or it's like non-negotiable that you're talking about?
Currently, yeah, it can be negotiated, provided where it has to be negotiated, we need to be sitting across the table, and we
See,
have.
most of the inquiries, what we do, what we speak across to the investors is like, see, people negotiate on the furnishings and fixtures,
Yes,
basically,
yes,
interior
yes,
designings and everything.
yes,
Franchisee fees, yeah, that's a fixed amount that we need to pay it across to
yes,
the brand.
yes.
And when it comes to furniture fixtures, some people tell us like, no, we will take care of the furnishing works and other things. Are you open for that?
Yes, we are open, but I will also put a suggestion. It's just a suggestion from my end. Is that nowadays people, as customers' point of view, um, when they enter to a restaurant, they see a lot of things. What our pricing points are? What do you have to offer for us? What type of things you cater to us? What is the kind of a facility I get? What all kinds of tech you are being using, and so many things. So there are so many parameters needs to be considered into it, and one is that ambience really plays matter, right? They consider about the hygiene of the food, the safety of the food. That is the reason why they believe, they trust, and they come as a family, right?
Correct.
So we would always ensure that the ambience need not be compromised in any way. Maybe we can compromise in something else that can be done. Moving forward, I do know I can negotiate in a better way. There are certain parameters where I can give them a couple of offers to the investors.
Okay,
Such
that's
as
great.
such as for an example, if they are just pre-opening, because they would have parked the corpus fund in one area, and they would have a very little meager working capital with them. So we would give them a credit. We would ensure that the stocks are being sent for a credit period of for about 1.5 months, 2 months. So that comes handy for them. So there are multiple areas where we can easily negotiate.
And also, how long is the stocks been exported, like imported or exported to the people for the franchises?
See,
Basically, the inventories.
initially for a franchise, when they are very new and a complete new setup, so they would know about anything. It will be Greek and Latin to them. So we would ensure that we give them a continuous supply till 6 months, and we would ask further whether they want us to continue the supply, or we would also ensure that their nearby vendors get tie up to them, and we will be involved in their negotiation for the competitive pricing as well.
Perfect. And also, like, will the franchisees have their own food menu? Like, they can add few food menus in the list.
Definitely. See, Zaika, when we started, we are always customer centric. We see that the customer is satisfied in all the ways. So obviously we would ensure, because the location really matters when you are moving out to Bangalore or you're moving to Pondicherry. The location really matters, the kind of target audience really matters, and of course the menu changes will be done.
That's it from my end. Thank you, Alil. That was a
Yeah.
clear
Okay,
understanding.
great.
Thank you so much.
Any question from Dhanush or Imran?
Yes, thanks for the opportunity. I would like to know, yeah, there is Mr. Krishnan who has asked a question. After this, I can proceed with my question. Do you have any plans for coming up with franchisee unit in Hyderabad and Telangana?
Yes.
If so, means
can.
how things can be handled or managed here, as you are located in Chennai.
Yes, it can be done. It depends on the investor if he's really interested, and it depends on the location, and it depends on how quick he wants to invest and everything. We have a huge team to support. I have about 35 to 40 employees currently working now with us. So I have an extra supportive team to be deployed there directly in case if he's interested. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Vamshi, the answer is they are very much interested to work with you in Hyderabad and Telangana locations. If you are getting ready to, we will drop a message we will share the contact number, and you can get connected with us, and we will have the brand one-on-one sessions so that you can know more about the brands as we discussed in this meeting. And my question is that if the franchisee is working with you, I would like to know if they are not unavailable for the moment, or they want to work on the basis of a company-based model. Do you agree with that?
Yes, as you can see in our financial snapshot, we have mentioned as a COCO model as well. But currently, the first investor who wants to invest will have to be FOFO model. And after that, we are really open to COCO model as well. Because since we are interested, that is the reason why we had also mentioned in the first place.
Sure. And how about the handling of manpower will be?
See, the manpower will be from our end. The training, the monitoring, the inspection, the deployment of the manpower. In case of shortage, we will also replace then and there. So it will be a lifetime support to them. The manpower will be from our end only.
Okay, great. That's great. And including the menu which you are suggesting, may I know how many items that you are providing right now in Chennai?
Items.
Food.
There are many items actually. To be frankly saying, I've already classified into three. There are many items just in a la carte only. We have buffet, which is a seated buffet model, which will be table served directly to the customers. And we have thali system as well. So we have separate, kind of a menu for the outdoor caterings. We do outdoor caterings. We do office corporate canteen events. We do large gathering events as well. So we have a separate menu for that also. So all these will be only explained or will be given directly. Or if you are very much interested, or if any investor is keen about knowing what all we actually serve, we are available in Google, Insta, and Facebook. We have uploaded our menu there completely, and it's an updated one.
Yeah, thanks. That's it for my questions. If Imran has any questions, we can go move forward.
Yes, Imran, please tell.
Yalil sir, you have mentioned here like in contract period is 5 years. So is
Yes.
it like extendable? And if it is extendable, the franchisee has to pay again the franchisee fee, or
No, no, it is extendable, of course,
it is
but
extendable?
certain terms and conditions will be discussed on the table.
Okay.
On a later stage, if the investor wants to continue, we will definitely help them out in continuing the same.
All right. And is the royalty is negotiable, or it's 6% is fixed?
6%. Being in the market for many years, I do know 6% is really valuable and really apt for such a brand.
Okay. And regarding the like, what is the distinguishes between like Zaika Uttar with other North Indian cuisine restaurants, vegetarian ones?
Yes, about that, actually, the most underrated thing which I missed out was about the service. While talking about the USPs, I just missed out about the service actually. So, food everywhere you can get, anywhere you can get, whoever can be given a food. What about the service? How do you present yourself? The staffs, our employees, how do they present themselves? Do they present themselves in a friendly manner, or do they have a very irritable kind of an outcome? So all these things are taken into account. We have a separate training program for our staffs itself. We do this program every 2 months actually. So we take them to great festive events to understand how the how do we cater to the larger gathering, and what type of trending foods are there. We keep on updating ourselves in those manners, and also to understand the in a better way the customer satisfaction itself. We always try to analyze, we take cumulative feedbacks of the customers and try to tweak here and there our menu and every food items.
So is there any financing options you will be providing for the franchisee, or like you will be providing, or you have any third party lenders, so you can suggest to the franchisees if they are interested?
Third party lenders, yeah, they are there, of course. If they want any suggestions, we can do.
All right. And that's all from my side, Bharat.
And
Okay, the last,
Mr.
I'm not
Anil,
sure.
sorry to disturb. We have a question from Mr. Alex.
Yes.
Would you able to expand and FOCO model as of, and what is your USP?
Yeah.
There are three questions. First would be, would you able to expand and FOCO model in Coimbatore? That's his first question. Second is, what is your USP as on basis that is differentiate you from other North Indian hotels that are restaurants that are providing right now?
Yes. So, Mr. Alex, thank you for your message actually. So, as we discussed in the earlier stages about the USP of Zaika, the quality of food, I was discussing on the quality of the food. The raw materials, what we supply, the raw materials itself are taken into consideration. Now, many restaurants, they do not take. They always see about the cost cutting, the cost factor, because the food cost has to play a major role end of the day, right? So the raw materials, we ensure that the raw materials is of high quality to that of a star hotel, is what really matters. Second thing is that we are popular among all the ages, right from the child till the old age. We serve them the food which is really palatable to them, which is easily, if a very old person comes, he might not like a spicy food. He might not like a very oily food, for that matter, right? So we customize those items to their palatable way, is what really our USP is. And the thirdly is that we have three different a menu curated as in thali, which goes as lunch, in most of the North Indian restaurants. Unlike meals, just like as we have in South, right? And we have buffet system, which most restaurants do avoid. It is highly not available in most of the restaurant, especially casual dining restaurants. And we have a very large variety of a la carte and fusion foods. Fusion foods for the youngsters who have a very good knack and a very who wants to have an experience with the most trending foods in the industry itself. So these are the USPs we talk about. We have the most softest paneer which we use is of a high quality paneer. Basically, paneer can be only a quality paneer if a if a buffalo milk is being used. So it is expensive and it has a lot of process as well. So we use such an ingredient. And not only that, we have gulab jamuns, the softest gulab jamun you will see. It's a size of between a small gulab jamun and a makhan peda. And these things, even I would suggest is that Mr. Alex, please visit our restaurant directly in Chennai whenever possible with your friends and families or relatives to understand that how we cater to our customers and the likability of the ambience itself. Yes.
And at the end, he's finishing with the question, would you
Yeah.
forgo the royalty in case the hotel does not pick up profit for 6 months?
Now, coming to that point, why 6 months? Because from day one itself, we will ensure that he keeps doing the business. There is no way that we are going to leave our investor in such a bleak way or in such a poor way. It's from the day one we know that how a business needs to be picked up because it's a living example what we have. Zaika was started in the year 2020 when first wave of COVID was struck. So we know about all the scenarios that how to work, how you need to cut down your costs, where how to survive yourself, and how to project yourselves in making your customer base in an increased way. So there is no
Yeah,
that
Mm,
that
please go ahead, sir.
investor will go will have to wait for 6 months to say this.
Okay, we'll take just the last question.
Yes.
The biggest challenge is retaining staff. How would you crack this
Yes.
challenge?
Yes.
And also, do you have any specific guidelines to choose the location?
Yeah. Yeah, we do have specific guidelines to choose location because location plays a major role in any business for that matter, and such as hospitality industry, yes, of course. And to answer to your first question is that the employees, the staffs, the retention is really matters, of course. And having run for 4 years, we have also faced such challenges, but we have come up, we have overcome. There are a couple of things which we follow. And to the investor, what I will be saying is that initially when we deploy a completely new team to them, our staff, who's an expert, who has an experience for many years, will be deployed there for at least 2 to 3 months to handle the team so that the retention stays there and there is no fallout.
Perfect. Perfect. All the viewers, in case if you want to have any discussion with this brand on one basis, you please contact us. Our hotline number 9717 683838, or you can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So I think we are good to go now. We can end this session. It was really a very interactive. I really appreciate all the investors who ask your queries from the brand, and I really appreciate Elil for being available for this webinar and sharing the business
Thank
opportunity
you. Thank you.
to all the investors. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much for joining. And tomorrow we will again come up with a new, the brand and the business opportunity. Till then, have a nice day and take care.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for the
Thank you,
opportunity for this.
Pleasure talking to
So
you.
we had a great session, everyone. Thanks for this opportunity as of investors and board panel members.
Thank you.
Same here. Thank you.
Thank you, Anil.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
being
Bharat.
available as in the